20th of February every year we commemorate World Social Justice Day. And social justice means access to proper healthcare, education, decent housing, and even employment opportunities. However, over the years, because of unsupportive directives from the government, we've been unable to realize social justice for all. Only a few have been able to benefit from opportunities both at the national level and even at international levels. We're giving incentives to multinational companies at the expense of local citizens who work tirelessly only to get benefits reaped in other countries. We are asking the government to ensure it puts together legislation, good policy, and strict measures to enhance productivity and to secure a future that is socially just for all of its citizens to enjoy. So on Monday, the 20th of February 2023, I am asking you to join us as we march to the Deputy President's office to demand for justice for all and justice for Africa.
Victories in law and policy reforms have often been undermined by weak implementation. The state's declining role has decreased the accountability to individuals and hence weakening the protection of human rights. This has seen local elites and corporations designing policies that benefit the very few and their interests.
Quite significant advancements in regional and international commitments and national legislation. Human rights are under attack in many counties where we work, and in some, dissenting voices are either silenced or jailed.
Agenda ya 2030 iko based na principles za universality. Ina recognize ili kuweza kumaliza umaskini lazima kuambatana moja kwa moja strategies za economic growth na kuaddress range ya social needs and rights. Hizi ni kama health, education, sanitation, land, housing na kadhalika.
Influential corrupt individual benefits from transactions made with the companies with ownership outside of Africa, compounding the injustice to young people by allowing corporations to pay minimal tax and directly stealing from us, children and young people. Exploitation of these resources has resulted in conflict, both violent and structural.
An abundance of natural resources for any country is considered a blessing. But why is Africa getting such a low share of global growth? Yet she has vast natural resources, some of the highest in the world. Rare, precious, in-demand resources prop up the global economy.
What is the international injustice perpetuating migration and displacement? For example, of the world's over 100 armed police and military services companies, not a single one is based in Africa. The weapons used in Africa are made in other countries and exported to the continent, often with generous government protection subsidies for the same rich country government.
Natural resources are abundant. When a country has a lot of natural resources, that country is considered blessed. But you'll find out Africa is one of the continents with a lot of natural resources, but when it comes to global economic and structural development, we are still lacking behind. This is as a result of influential, corrupt leaders, companies, individuals.
Migration and displacement due to conflicts and lack of employment opportunities have combined increasing rights violations. Children and girls in particular are vulnerable with violation and marginalization.
More just, equitable and sustainable Kenya are more important than ever. We need to evolve and unite with others to contribute effectively.
Victories in policies and law reforms are often undermined by weak implementation. The declining role has decreased accountability in individuals and weakened its role in protecting human rights. The elite and corporation often driving policies that benefit the very few and their own interests.
African descent often confront structural discrimination that leads to inequalities in access to services.
and to exercise their rights to land, housing, education, jobs, health, reparative justice.
Let's talk about the injustices that happen each and every day in educational sector in Africa. So one, there is limited access to government funding. This leads to low quality of education. Secondly, we also have low number of teachers per school, this making a lot of people depending on one teacher. And lastly, we have unequal opportunities between schools. So the urban school and the rural school do not have equal opportunities. On 20th of February 2023, I'm inviting you.
As you march the Deputy President's
office demanding for justice for Africa.
Justice for Africa. Viva!